Hey YouTube, Darren here. Going to be kind of an update as to what all's going on. Going to do some shout outs and I'm going to show you a couple of things. Freaking nasty weather. We're supposed to have a ice storm coming through central Alabama. That's where I am, between Birmingham and Tuscaloosa, so it's going to hit us this evening. Temperatures probably dropped like 30 degrees today. It was 50s earlier this morning, and it's gotten colder and colder and colder. I'm out in the shop, been cleaning it up from all the stuff that I've been doing. Got the diesel heater going. Got some sheets of aluminum that I had. I've been kind of eyeballing them for a little project or two, and we'll get to them in just a second. I'll spin you around and mention a couple of groups. SulphurCityDesigns.com for all of your off-road mower mudding, modding, and stickage needs. I got my stickers coming, so they'll be here in the next few days whenever they get here, and so we'll all take a look at them, and then after that we'll have some more stickers that are coming in. Got some ideas about that too. Southern Off-Road Mowers on Facebook. Go to it and post some junk, or not, but we'd kind of like it if you did. These are the guys that I went riding with. Again, I just want to tell them thanks, man. I had a great time. They took care of me. I did not die. I was not hurt. Man, we had a freaking blast. Patrick Parsons, Brandon Lacey, Andy Thomas. Thanks for taking me along, man. I really appreciate it. Now, we're going to go out here and look at Kudzu. Got some ideas. These are just sheets of aluminum, and they are 33 inches across the widest edge. I was looking at using them to form a back piece. Oh, you can already hear the ice coming down. To form the back piece going across the back of Kudzu. Not a bad idea. I've got like four sheets of it, and it would work really good. It's not the diamond plate aluminum that I was talking about, but it is aluminum, and it's aluminum sheets, and it's free, so I love it already. But I really missed having that rack when we were out riding Sunday, because I was able to keep like a pack of tools and some jumper cables and a couple of little odds and ends on the front on my dish dryer that everybody loves to talk about, on my dish dryer on the front. But I really needed to have a little bit extra room for an extra gas can. Somebody asked me how much fuel did I use in those 3 hours. I used close to a gallon of gas. The tanks on those Murrays hold almost a gallon and a half, and I used about a gallon, and then we added some to it. They used they had single cylinder engines. I think most of them did, most of the guys, and theirs just sipped gas. Brandon had like a 12 and a half or a 13 and a half single cylinder. It used like a quarter tank of gas for 3 hours worth of riding. Hard riding for him, ungoverned. Crazy. But before we get iced in, let me go ahead and pause it here. It's getting kind of long. I'm talking a lot. We're back. Mind you, this is just a template. I'm trying to use stuff that is cheap, that anybody can use, that you don't have to go and order from any kind of exotic places or anything like that. This is a plastic pallet, molded plastic. You've seen them. And this is also the dump bed, or this is the same material as the dump bed for the Murray Gator, but it is a solid piece across the bottom, which I don't have. So what I'm looking to do, this is 36 inches across the back. The aluminum's 33 inches. I'm thinking I'm going to go with this. What I'm looking to do is cut this down by a third, bring it up here, notch out a spot for the shifter, and I will be using a piece that has a solid bottom. So that will take care of the mud slide this into this recess that I have here. I've cut that out, and that will make my rack for the back.
And that
so
runs.
Now we're back.
More to come.
And what I would be doing, I would probably be starting right here. I'd be cutting the pallet right there, cutting and cleaning out all the interior, and then this would be usable space, and I would thin this down. What I usually do is cut it like this, about halfway, so you have all that space that you can put a tank of gas on, some tools. I've thought about, I've been wanting to actually do a lot of camping from this, if I can get a group of people that'll go. So, you know, sleeping bag, bedroll, tent, cooler, stuff like that on it. And then you would have a little bit of space down under here, something that I can fab up to make a honest to goodness little trunk, maybe a drawer, or a just something you can close and open, something kind of watertight maybe. So this is what I'm looking at doing. I won't be using this exact pallet. I'll be using a piece that is solid, doesn't have the holes, because it won't do any good if it keeps throwing mud back up on me. And then I will cut out a spot for the shifter, and like I said, all of this interior will be removed, nothing but storage. And I think it'll work.
Okay, guys. So
it's a modification from the
that is my thought. I'm going to get that bracket replaced on the shifter linkage, because what I had welded and bent and then re-welded, it's just worked loose. It's just not. I'm going to have to probably order the replacement part. Patrick Parsons said he has one that they had made. They do a lot more welding than I do, and it ought to be a lot beefier than the stuff I can do. So I'll try that. But if I have to break down and get the honest to good bracket, I don't know how much it costs. Maybe $30. The hell, I don't know. Hope it's not too much. But I probably will, and that way that'll just take care of the problem. Because at the end of the ride, I was kind of stuck. The bracket had bent, so I had maybe third gear, and then I could get it in reverse, and that was about it. Had a freaking blast, guys. Y'all gotta come down. That's all I can say.
Guys,
you
now
gotta come down.
we're back.
It's freaking cold. I'm getting ready to go in the house.
So what I'm probably going to do is straighten out that rack and re-weld it, and I'll save it for another build that I'll be doing. And I will try this kind of rack right here, because you can buy the molded plastic racks that fit onto your ATVs, and I thought, well, I'm certainly not going to pay for anything, so we'll see how this looks. Don't laugh at it too much, because like I said, we're going to shorten it up, and you could actually run lights in here. We'll use one that's not broken, of course. So tell me what you think, guys.
Going in the house. Comment, rate, subscribe. Y'all stay warm. Go make some mayhem.